can't sum it all up based on the last game. You understand? It's about what you overcame in the year to get to where you're at.
We'll call this third round of the Class 2A Division I playoffs just a tough pill to swallow for the Mason Punchers, as turnovers and just a bigger and badder Holland team played a huge role in this one, as the Punchers fall in this one 26-0. Well, hello and welcome to Bob Shelton Stadium here in Buda, Texas. I'm Manny Diaz. Yeah, it was the first time since 2003 that the Punchers were shut out in a playoff game. Yeah, you don't see that a whole lot, especially for this team that's coming off a Class 2A Division I state championship in 2018. Coming up, we're going to hear from the old ball coach Michael McLeod, along with a Mason senior, as to what it truly meant to represent this program, this town, this community. First things first, let's get to those highlights.
We'll check out the scene in Central Texas about an hour before kickoff. Nothing but a blanket of fog would eventually clear as Matthew Kerr and the Punchers would go toe-to-toe with Zane Spinn and the Holland Hornets. And better believe Michael McLeod getting his team fired up.
Go out there and be tough tonight. You win your battle. Don't worry about the scoreboard. Win your battle, and let's go get another goal football.
Opening drive for the Hornets, this kid was a problem for the Punchers all night long. The QB1, Zane Spinn, rumbling for the nice gain and taking kids from Mason with them. Later in the drive, Brady Shelton trades places with him, lining up in the Wildcat, and Shelton is headed for pay dirt, taking it for the 6-yard touchdown, 7-0 Holland. Next Holland drive, after recovering the onside kick, they send it deep. Zane Spinn to Caleb Kearley for the 58-yard pitch and catch. Extra point no good, 13-0 Holland just like that. Ensuing Mason possession, the Punchers finally get the ball, hand off to Gage Watson, and he's off to the races for a big 41-yard gain to the Holland 5-yard line. Few plays later on 3rd and goal, Mason going for the kill, but Clay Clarner slips before he can catch the pitch. Ball on the carpet, Holland recovers. Next drive, second quarter now, Zane Spinn keeps it on 4th and goal, diving into the end zone to make it 20-0 Hornets. That would be the score heading to the half. Third quarter now, under a minute to go. Mason trying to build some kind of momentum, going for it here on 4th and 14. Kerr to Clarner, no dice, turnover on downs. To the fourth quarter, same score. Holland with the rock, but not for long. The Puncher defense coming up clutch, forcing the turnover. Ensuing Mason drive, Matthew Kerr looking for a guy, stays in the pocket as long as he can before he says peace out. Nice gain of 7. 2 plays later on 4th and 2, handoff to Clarner, but 4-1 stopped just before he can get to the first down marker. Holland takes over. Next Hornets drive, Holland rocking that Wildcat formation. Logan Mann with the cutback and takes the lane for the 10-yard touchdown. I would pretty much seal it from there. Let's check that Texas Bank scoreboard as the defending state champs fall in the 3rd round 26-0, along with going 1 for 5 on 4th down. The 3 turnovers were huge for the Punchers. Meanwhile, Mason finished with 189 yards of total offense. Clay Clarner good for 128 yards rushing on 14 carries. After the game, Michael McLeod and senior defensive tackle Sloan Stoltz shared their thoughts on the loss and what this senior class meant to the program.
You know, our kids played extremely hard. I'm very proud of the way they played. Just wasn't our night, and I think if we were able to execute those plays, it's a lot closer ball game. But, hats off to Holland. It's a really talented football team, really physical up front, and it was just their night tonight.
Oh, it was a big deal. I mean, it was going to be starting quarterback tearing his ACL during spring, so Matthew Kerr stepping up and doing a heck of a job at QB this year, and all the injuries we've overcome. I mean, I broke my arm first round playoff game. I mean, I'm still out here, and then Coach McLeod's first season as a head coach, and I thought the seniors playing as brothers for one last time just left it all on the field for him and the Mason Puncher legacy.
To those young guys, I hope the look they see on these seniors' faces, the sadness, and obviously all the work and time and energy that was put into this and fell short, I hope that motivates them to get in that weight room when we get back on Monday to work for their next competition. This is what drives our program, is winning gold footballs, and when we're not able to do that, we can use that to motivate our kids.
Oh, it means everything being Mason Puncher. I wouldn't play for any other school but the Mason Punchers. I mean, there's no other better community support, no other better town. Just a great feeling to end my career as a Mason Puncher.
All right, one thing's for sure, it's been fun following this Mason Puncher program from week 1 up to now. They've battled so many things that to get to this point this season, hats off to them. Not to mention, hats off to this puncher community who's followed these kids through thick and thin, even tonight, battling the elements with the punchers through the rain and the fog, as we saw before this one got started, which was most definitely on display in our Sounds of the Game tonight. All right, for the Snainsville Live and Cover One crew, I'm Manny Diaz. Good night, God bless, and we'll see you for some December football.
Good, going back area, same thing. Ready, go. Ready, go. Nonetheless, it doesn't make it any easier. It's not supposed to feel good. You fought hard. Keep your head up because of the way you fought. And not because of the way you fought. You did it the right way. That's more honorable than anything else you can do.